fight in those one-on-one spots on Monday. Where have you seen yourself grow on the defensive end?
That's a good question. I think it's a credit to the help I have and the confidence my teammates give me. Honestly, both sides of the ball. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but without them, without their communication, without what they do, none of what I do would be possible.
Jaylen, is it known why you wear number 11?
No.
Why you wear number 11? Is there a story to it or no?
It's not really a story, but I've worn it as a kid. One of my favorite players of all time is Steve Nash. I wore 13 in Dallas. I was very honored he let me do that. So I wanted to wear 13 here. I think Evan was 13 when I first got here, and just respecting the vet, I didn't even want to ask, didn't want to say anything. So I chose 11, and so I would have chose 1 from college, but Obi was wearing it. But I want to earn things. I didn't want to do anything to kind of show status or anything like that. So 11 came about, and I've been rocking it ever since. And I'm glad I chose that number.
Did you think about going back to 13?
No, I stuck to it. Not gonna lie, I didn't really talk about this that much, but seeing the little kids wearing number 11 around the garden, it's a special feeling, and I didn't want to change my number.
I think people took for granted Mikal, the transition and the level of comfort that you have to get when you get to a new team, because he was going to the same city, he had you guys who he went to college with. But is there an adjustment when you go to a new team, and do you see him become more comfortable with everything as the season's gone along?
Sorry, who are you talking about? Mikal. Yeah, it's always a transition period. I think in the world we live in now, not even just the basketball, but the world, you want everything now. Everything's accessible as soon as possible. And so when you come to a new team or when you join something new, they want results right away. And so it takes time for things to develop, for things to gel and all that stuff. But it's all about the process and the journey of it all. And so just making sure we're going through things together, not leaving anyone out, just making sure we're all in it together.
Jaylen, I'm sure you were a kid at the time. Do you remember the first time the teams actually worked you out? That you went through actual basketball drills with Tim's coaching you?
2022.
You never at any point over a summer, you're living in Chicago in high school, Tibbs is there.
Tibbs will come down and say some stuff. We would have run through a workout. I didn't have 24 hours to spare.
Did he give you any basketball advice when you were a kid? What was your actual relationship? Before you're in the NBA, before you maybe even thinking about the NBA, just kind of close to your family.
I was always thinking about the NBA since I was a kid. But my relationship with him, it was primarily my dad and his relationship, and I just got to see him every day. Or when I saw him, always said what's up. He always had words of wisdom to say. It was always about working hard, and being prepared and doing all the stuff we hear now. And so, being young and hearing that, and then coming here and seeing that he's the same person, and it's all about the hard work you put into stuff. What makes you prepared and successful. I feel like I've heard it all the time. So when I hear it now, I know what he's about. And so, but our relationship, it's great because I got to see him from afar, and now I knew him, and being a player under his system, I feel like I have a little bit of advantage just from how long I've known him and knowing his mindset. And so, obviously we have a good relationship. It can be better. It's on his part, though.
Jaylen,
degree of alignment? Like, there's going to be disagreements, and we're going to
Mhm.
end up but there's a general alignment. Do you think you guys have that here?
Yeah, I think we all have one goal. I think we all have an understanding of what we want to accomplish, and I feel like we're able to talk about stuff, and we're able to sit down and have conversations. And there's going to be conversations where some people think they're right, some people think they're right, and then it's how we get to a happy medium. And so I'm not here sitting up here saying I'm in the room making decisions or helping make decisions, but when questions are asked of me or anything like that, I give my opinion. I say what I think is what I feel is best for the team. But the best part about Tibbs and Leon and all those guys, and even Mr. Dolan, I don't know if he's gonna like it if I call him Mr. Dolan, but I mean, conversations are had, and so when we have dialogue like that, it makes it easier for everyone.
What's your relationship like with Steve Nash?
I met him when I was younger. I mean, I have the ability to reach out, and I know he'll respond. I don't want to say he's a mentor, but he's someone that if I really wanted to, I know that he would respond, and I just had that respect for him, and I think from what I've seen, he has that respect for me as well.
Where did you meet him through your dad, or just your dad?
Pretty much everyone that I met in the NBA, I met through my dad.
Well, I meant like, was your dad playing against him and you met him, or was it something separate?
I'm pretty sure it was one of the like the Skills Academy camps when they had like, the player name camps, and I think that was the first time I really met him.
Was it Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash?
Yeah.
Like you really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a favorite Nash move as a kid?
I mean, when he kind of started, I don't want to say started, but when he would dribble under the basket and then everyone would have to kind of fan out, and then all of a sudden he's just alone one-on-one with a big in the mid-range, and the big doesn't know what to do. I feel like I learned that from him, and I learned a lot, but I think he revolutionized that.
Jaylen, obviously, early in the season, Mitch is out a long time. Trade deadline's coming around. A lot of us, I don't know if you agree with this, a lot of us aren't sure around the trade deadline time if he's going to be on the team past then or not. Obviously, now fast forward, he's meshing in, comes back. Defense is obviously improved. What did you see, I guess, while he was out, maybe leading into the trade deadline that lets you know that when he was healthy, he would be able to have this impact as opposed to the alternative of trading him for the unknown?
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, when he's healthy, you know, he's giving 110%. Even if he's banged up a little bit, he's going to give 110%. And that's just what I've known since I met him. It's always tricky around trade deadline because it's a weird time for players, and as we can see, no one is safe. No one is safe, but it's all about your mindset once everything happens, and but we all have each other's back, no matter what.
All right, so
We got this.
no,
As-
Monica's last.
We gotta go after this.
Last series, the sentiment, at least Josh was like, we hadn't played our best basketball yet. Do you feel like this team is getting better game to game, series to series?
Each opportunity we get to go out there on the court or watch film is an opportunity for us to get better. So I feel like we have a long way to go, but I mean, we don't want to, be satisfied. You know, we want to continue to improve and continue to get better because there's bigger challenges ahead.